Hey Wildcats, this is Avery and Layla with your Blue and White Productions. This is brought to you by our junior high AV production class. We will be pushing out content to you covering what is occurring on the junior high campus.
This week we are covering 4 different segments. Our first segment is with our junior high assistant principal, Miss Timmons. Let's throw it over to Hannah for the interview.
Hey guys, today we'll be interviewing Miss Timmons. Our first question is, can you tell me some stuff about yourself? Like where you grew up and stuff like that?
Well, I actually grew up here in Emory. I went to Raines schools K through 12. I graduated from here in 2001. I was actually born in Hawaii. My dad was in the Navy, but my mom and dad were from Emory. They were neighbors growing up, and they ended up getting married, and my mom traveled with him while he was in the Navy, and he was being stationed either in Hawaii or Germany, and so they chose Hawaii, and that's where I was born. But then my dad got out of the Navy when I was around 2, and we moved back to Texas.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So how did you hear about this job?
Well, I was the high school dean of students the last 2 years over at the high school, and so I heard about the job because I knew that Miss Holmes was going to move over to intermediate, and then that opened up this position, and so I love junior high kids. Most of my teaching has been with junior high students, and so it just kind of felt right to get back to a junior high campus.
That's cool. And then our third question is, what is your greatest professional achievement?
I would have to say, in my immediate family, I'm the first one to go to college and finish. My mom and dad did a little bit of college, but they never finished. And so I think actually, coming from a small town like Emory, and you think it's impossible to do bigger things because everything's just so small here and it's so close knit, and which is great. It's a great place to be with your family, and it's a great place to grow up. But just realizing that you can actually go out and venture beyond Emory, sometimes it's hard for us to think about things like that. So I would say actually going to college, I did spend 17 years out of Emory, so I got to see different places and different schools and different types of kids, and so I think just, going out and doing that, but then being able to come back to Emory and give back to the community that gave so much to me.
And then number 6 is, what is your favorite Disney princess and why?
Oh, God, probably Sleeping Beauty, because I envy how she gets to take a forever long nap until her prince wakes her up. Being a mom of 4 boys and a coach's wife, we are gone all the time. We have late nights almost every night during the week. So I don't get a whole lot of sleep. So Sleeping Beauty is she's really getting the naps that I want to get in.
And then number 6 is, what are 3 important things that you that you value in your life?
Well, my family, they're very important to me. My kids, my husband, very, very important. My friends, I have some really close friends that I value greatly. They're like sisters. And then probably my cats. I'm a crazy cat lady, by the way, if you don't know. And really just animals in general. I feel like they're so special, and they're unique and different, and they really need us as humans to be kind and to help look out for them. So
yes. What's your favorite movie?
Oh gosh, my all-time favorite movie is probably Glory Road. Glory Road. It's a basketball movie, of course. We watch a lot of sports movies in my house, but it's set back in the civil rights era, and so and it talks about the struggle of the team and trying to do something different that had never been done, and there's just a lot of empowerment for the players in that movie, and it's just really inspiring.
Okay. And then number 10 is, who do you look up to?
Oh, goodness. That one's really hard. Who do I look up to? I don't think there's like any one person. There are so many influential people in my life. I became a teacher because I had amazing teachers here at Rains, and they really influenced me and made me want to do better and make a difference. And then I look up to my husband. He is amazing with kids. He really makes a difference with everyone that he comes in contact with. So I think it's just there's a lot of different people that I look up to.
Okay, and number 11 is where, like, if you had to live anywhere in the world, would you stay here or go somewhere else?
If I could live anywhere in the world, I'm very happy being here, being back home. It is home, so it feels like home. There's no anxiety about having to meet new people and things like that. I do have retirement goals. I would love to live in the mountains somewhere in a cabin and have a cat sanctuary one day when I retire. But right now, I'm perfectly fine where I'm at, being here in Emory. And so maybe one day, long-term goal, cabin in the mountains with a cat sanctuary.
That's cool.
I think it's cool that Miss Timmons is an animal lover, but especially she loves her cats.
It's awesome that Miss Timmons decided to come back to her roots and give back to the community. We truly love her here at Rains Junior High.
Now let's kick it over to Courtney, who's interviewing Coach Connor.
Hey Wildcats, my name is Courtney. I'm here interviewing one of our new first-year coaches and math teacher, Coach Connor. What made you want to teach?
I'm not for sure originally, but my little girl that goes to school here asked me if I thought I would be interested in coaching and teaching, and I said I'm not sure. So I came up and interviewed with Miss Melton and Coach Coker, and I really liked them, and I decided it might be something I'd like to do to come help you knuckleheads.
What brought you to Rains Junior High?
My kiddos going to school here, and that's why I decided to teach and coach here.
What were your past jobs before you became a teacher?
A lot. I've been a project manager. I own a construction company, owned one, still own it, and was and still am in the United States Coast Guard.
What inspired you to join the Coast Guards?
Originally, it was something I always wanted to do when I was younger. I thought I was either going to be a professional athlete or in the Special Forces. That was my two things to do. So the Coast Guard had an opportunity as I was older to go into a Special Forces unit. So I decided that I was going to do that and challenge myself. And so it's been and then serve the country, do something bigger than me. And so that's why I wanted to do it.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like to fly fish, work out, and laugh at the next question that's coming up. I like to fly fish and work out, and I love the military training and stuff too, but that's not really free time, but I love doing that.
Last question. Can you give us your best John Cena impression?
You can't see me!
His John Cena impression was great.
I think it is awesome that he served for our country and still is, all while he is teaching and coaching here at Rains Junior High.
All right, now over to Amy with our athletes of the week.
It's Amy. I'm here with Brooklyn and Gunner. The first question is for Brooklyn, and what made you want to be a cheerleader?
My mom signed me up for cheer when I was 5 years old, and I've been doing it ever since.
Okay, Gunner, what made you want to do cheer? So basically, no one was mascot, and so some people kept asking me to come up and be like the cheerleader. They were like, "Do you want to be mascot?" And I was like, "Sure." Still.
Okay, Brooklyn, do you plan on cheering in high school? Yes, I can't see myself not since I've been doing it my whole life.
And Gunner, do you plan on cheering in high school? Possibly, maybe. I don't know yet. What's your favorite drink?
Big Red.
I knew you were going to say that. Gunner, do you have any pets? Yes, I have 3 dogs. 2 wiener dogs. Their names are Diva and Dozer, and a Saint Bernard named Dixie.
I love Dixie. She's so cute.
Who do you look up to the most and why?
I would say I look up to my mom the most because we're like the same person. So.
And what about you guys? I look up to my mom the most too. Okay. Thank you, Brooklyn and Gunner, for y'all's time today, and I hope to see y'all again.
I think it's cool that Brooklyn has been cheering since first grade and will continue throughout high school.
I think it's awesome that Gunnar stepped up to the plate and filled the mascot position. He always does an amazing job.
Our last interview is with our junior high student council president, Caroline. Let's see what Josie has in store for her.
My name is Josie, and I'm here with Student Council President Caroline. Today I'll be asking you a few questions. Let's get started. What are your future plans for Range Junior High as a Student Council President?
I just want to make all the students feel comfortable, and I want them to have a purpose for coming to school instead of dreading it every day.
How do you feel about being president, and why do you think you won?
I'm very honored to be voted the president of Student Council, and I just think that the students put all their trust in me and have a lot of faith in what I can do.
Why did you run for Student Council President?
I just wanted to make this school a better atmosphere for the students and just help them to have more fun throughout the year.
And what are your two favorite things about Range Junior High?
Athletics, because I love playing basketball, and the school lunches that have gotten a lot better.
And lastly, what's your favorite thing to do in your free time?
I love to play basketball, and I'm an active participant in my youth group at my church.
Thank you for your time today, Caroline. I think you'll make an awesome president for Range Junior High.
Thank you.
It's amazing that we have a student council president that decided to make Range Junior High a better place.
Alright, Wildcats, that's all we have for this blue and white video. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can keep up with the things that we are doing here at Range Junior High. Bye!
Is it working?